Yeah, hello, this is Byron, and I just wanted to make a video about two of my favorite preventative measures for the coronavirus. One of them is garlic, and the other one is turmeric. This one is turmeric tea or turmeric drink. These are two of the most powerful antivirals, natural antivirals that we have. They're both very effective at preventing colds and flu, and therefore they are also very effective at preventing getting the coronavirus. Once you get it, you need to seek proper medical help. But these are two things you should have in your arsenal to prevent getting the coronavirus, because they're both natural, they're inexpensive, and they do help boost your immune system considerably. All right, so the first one, how I prepare the garlic. First of all, you want to use raw garlic. So you take about 3 cloves of garlic is what I do, 3 or 4, and just peel it off. You can use the skin like they do in Thailand and other places. They eat the skin, which has its own benefits. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to take off the skin and crush the garlic. And what happens when you crush garlic is that it produces allicin, what is called allicin, which is a really powerful it's a really powerful medicine that helps prevent colds and flu. It's has a very strong antiviral, antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, even an antifungal. So it's good for preventing lots of different things. Also, it's just very good. It adds a lot of flavor to the food, but you want to use it raw. And all I'm doing is I'm kind of crushing the garlic. Okay, put that up a little bit. Crushing the garlic and putting it in this little stainless steel dish. And I'm not using a knife because I don't want to cut myself. And just crush it up. Make little pieces. It's pretty soft. So I'm just crushing it up into little pieces like so. Okay? And the reason I'm crushing the raw garlic and I'm not cooking it, there are some stories out there on the internet about boiled garlic juice. But once you heat the garlic, once you cook it or boil it, it tastes good, but the allicin is pretty much destroyed, or most of it is destroyed. But with raw garlic, if you just crush it up like so, okay, you get a lot of crushed garlic in a little plate like this, and then add it to your food, and after about 10 minutes, you let the raw garlic sit for about 10 minutes. And it releases the allicin C when the exposed garlic, reacts with the air. So when raw garlic reacts with the air, it produces allicin. And so you crush it up as much as possible to get the maximum amount of allicin out of the garlic. Okay, so it's nice and crushed up like so. Okay, it looks like potatoes, garlic potatoes, which are also really delicious. Okay, so then I just add that to the food, and there's a little bit of piece left in there from the outside. So I just put it in the food. And the reason I'm putting it in food, some people can eat raw garlic and it doesn't really affect their stomach. But with a lot of people, myself included, if you eat raw garlic, it really kind of upsets my stomach. So I don't like to do that. And all I'm doing is mixing it in the food. And what I'm going to do is take one more. I've already got some in there, actually. I put some in there prior. I cheated. I put some garlic in my food before the video. But, so this one, just peel off the skin, this next one. And I usually do about 3 to 4. And just mix it in my food. Okay. And then this, I get the maximum amount of allicin, the antiviral, antifungal, anti-general microbial properties, the allicin, okay? So I take off the skin, get rid of all that, and then I just do the same thing one more time. I get my little fork out, so I don't have to, I don't get a knife, because, you can easily cut yourself, because garlic is so small. And you can see the juice coming out. you cut the garlic or when you crush it, you can see the juice coming out, and that's going to react with the air to produce the allicin. Okay. All right. So now, I'm just crushing the heck out of it now, and kind of trying to get as much of the surface of the garlic exposed to the air. Okay. This doesn't actually take very long. And you just crush it up and mix it in your food. It's really powerful. So, garlic is one of the best immune system boosters out there, and turmeric as well. Turmeric is fantastic, Turmeric has something called curcumin in it, which is really powerful. It's a powerful antiviral and general antimicrobial, and it has a beautiful color. All right, so now I've just crushed it up. Crush it up into, until it's like a mash now. And that's ideal because that will get the most allicin out of it. Okay, so I just smash this up. Okay, and another thing you can do is use vitamin C. I know there's a lot of information about vitamin C as well, but you can take vitamin C. One of the best things to take in concert with the garlic is vitamin C, because mixed together they're fabulous at building your immune system and preventing getting sick. So I put the garlic in my food, and then what I want to do is I just let it sit for about 10 minutes to build up, to react with the air and build up the maximum amount of allicin in it, and then wipe my hands of all the garlic, and then just mix it in with my food. This is my lunch, and my lunch is cold now because I've been waiting to do the video. So just do about four little clovelets like this, okay? 4 little cloves of garlic. And as far as the turmeric goes, let's put this out of the way. My little crushing plate here, I'll put that out of the way. And then with the turmeric powder, what I need to do is just get some turmeric powder. Like I have a bag of turmeric powder here. Let me wipe my hands. And actually, the garlic, when you get it on your hands, if you have any small cuts or anything, it really irritates them. It's so potent. It really irritates your cuts and things. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a little bit in here already, and I'll get my spoon out here. I actually like the taste of raw garlic. It just upsets my stomach if I eat too much of it. All right, and turmeric has a really nice color. It's a really nice, warm, happy color. So maybe you're putting happiness into your body, or wellness, which is tantamount to happiness. All right, so just put a little bit of the turmeric powder in there, like so, and then mix it with some hot water. Got my little jug here, my little hot water jug. So I put some hot water in there, and then mix it really good, because the turmeric is actually it will dissolve, but then it will come out of suspension, come out of the solution later on. So, all right, so just mix it up really well, and this water is pretty hot, so just mix it, and the hot water helps it to mix better. And isn't that a beautiful color, the orange yellow color? So there it is, beautiful orange yellow color, All right, so there it is, and my turmeric is ready pretty much, if it's not too hot. And the water is cooled down in the pot again, so it's not super hot. And that's about all there is to it. So mix your turmeric, and it comes out of the solution. It will choke you, so keep mixing it. Yeah, it will choke you. It tastes like sand at the back of your throat. It makes you choke a little bit. So keep the spoon in there and keep mixing it. Right, like I said, turmeric has curcumin in it, which is very powerful. It's really stuck in the back of my throat. Just be careful of that, and maybe I should add some more water. All right, so there we go. And mix it one more time. Just make sure you have enough water, otherwise it will just keep falling out of the mixture there, and it will choke you in the back of your throat. So yeah, and this is just keep drinking and drink a couple cups a day. For the nice benefits of turmeric. That's really coming out of the solution and choking me. So be careful with that. But just and also be careful with the turmeric. Don't spill it on your clothes, and don't spill it on even your furniture, like wood furniture like this, because it will stain it and you'll never get it out. It is a pigment, and it's this bright orange color will get on everything. So just be careful of that. You can see, just wiping my hands with this and this little towel, this little wet wipe, and it's all over it. The color. I'll never get that color out. It's really strong. All right, so and then so I've got my turmeric powder here. My turmeric powder, Baba turmeric powder, and you can see it, the picture of it in the background. Yeah, it really chokes you. You have to make sure the water is hot enough to keep the turmeric in solution or in the mixture, so it'll keep popping out and it'll kind of choke you in the back of the throat. All right, so as far as my lunch goes, I mixed a bunch of garlic in there earlier. So this is what it looks like. I just mixed the garlic in there, and then I let it sit for a while. I put some garlic in there before the video, so there's quite a bit in there now. And, I could practically walk through fire now and not get sick. Anyway, so this one here is, and then just eat it. Just after about 10 minutes, mix it in your food so you don't get an upset stomach, and then just eat it. And you'll find as the garlic sits in your food, boy, I'm choking now. You'll find as the garlic sits in your food, it becomes milder too. It doesn't have that really strong, pungent taste that it has when you initially cut it, or when it initially comes out of the skin. All right. So what I've got here is I've got some white rice with eggs, and then I've got some little tiny fish, some really mini fish with nuts. And it's a delicious lunch. I should just pick this up. And then I just mix the garlic in there, and then I've got my immunity, for the entire day. And I'm really not that worried about it. I'm really not that worried about coronavirus. The garlic adds a nice little extra flavor too, especially when you let it sit for about 10 minutes. It really develops a nice, mature kind of flavor to it. I've got to drink some water, otherwise I'm going to choke on that turmeric. Clear my throat a little bit from all the sandy taste in the back. But this is brilliant together. This is one of the best immune system boosters out there. Together, God bless the invention of the creation of turmeric and garlic, as far as preventing human sickness. I haven't been sick in like 10, 12 years, and I attribute at least part of that to my consumption of a healthy diet, including vegetables and fruits and things like that. So there's the turmeric and the garlic. And man, I am immune. Not to say that you still can't get sick. You still can get sick. Stay away from sick people. I'm not saying that doctors are wrong. I'm certainly not a doctor. But but this is one thing you should add to your arsenal. Two ways actually. Two things you should add to your arsenal to prevent getting sick. Not just coronavirus, but any cold or flu virus or bacteria. And it builds a strong immune system, before you get sick, which is really important. Once you get sick, then you need medicine, you need a doctor. But these are two things you can add to your arsenal, and why not? They're good for you anyway. They have they're beneficial for your body. They have very few side effects. Minimal side effects. And they taste good. You know, they both taste good too once you get used to that earthy taste. All right, so I hope you liked the video. And if you have any comments or questions, you know, feel free to leave them, and I'd be happy to hear them. Everyone stay well out there, please, during this terrible crisis. Stay well out there. Try anything you can. There's also Manuka honey, and there's cola nut, and there's other things you could try for antiviral uses. So everyone stay well out there, and you know, keep your immune system up. Get enough sleep. You know, do whatever you can to avoid getting sick. This is a terrible thing happening in the world. Anyway, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.